Hello, welcome to today's video. I wanted to create this video as a way to addressing my honest to God thoughts and perspectives, my emotions of how I feel towards the remake or the reboot, however you want to word it, of the iconic, legendary masterpiece of The Crow. And I myself, I'm a 90s child. I've grown up, born and raised in 1990. And Brandon Lee, as a legendary character as a human being as he was, Eric Draven, a character in which he had portrayed within the original The Crow movie, he served as a deeper inspiration, not only within the subculture of the gothic genre, in addition to everything in general. Right when he got up to the pinnacle point of his career, being portrayed within The Crow, he tragically, we lost a wonderful human being. He was a phenomenal person. He had a unique individual personality, and everything about him just shined and just radiated with so much light and beauty in every possible positive perspective. And he had tragically lost his life while filming the movie itself. And the 90s was a time of great classic films that had a huge following, or movies that actually had meaning, that interpreted in something deeper beyond imagination. And I found that just like Heath Ledger as a Joker, tragically he lost his life right when he got to the pinnacle point of his career as a Joker. So I'm not quite sure the name of the main cast who's portraying Eric Draven, which is supposedly Jason Momoa from as Aquaman, or I believe he's from Stargate as well. It's like, I look at that and I'm like, no, God no. Brandon Lee will forever and always will be remembered as the legendary Eric Draven. And that's just how things are. I believe that Hollywood in itself are running out of ideas, or some sort of greed derived from corporate or some kind of investment of movie productions in general, or just on the behalf of the author or the individual himself. And I lost respect for James O'Barr. If he indeed is apparently sponsoring the movie, no. I mean, we're not just talking about the continuation in the franchise of the Crow films, which, in my honest perspective, I love all the Crow films. The Crow, the original, Crow Salvation, the Crow Wicked Prayer, and the Crow City of Angels. Especially City of Angels. Each film has brought a different approach of a different light and perspective. And it brought something new, it brought something different. You know, some people might actually argue with me saying that, well, the original was the best one and the rest of all the other ones were just absolutely garbage and horrible. I digress. My point was made. That's how I see it. And honest to God, I have to say that of course, you have to love the original. It's just like Tim Curry's Stephen King's It, which the remake itself was actually a phenomenal masterpiece. I'm not going to lie. After watching that movie, not to drift away from the topic of this particular movie or this particular video, I had left the movie theater completely speechless. And the same goes for Batman: The Dark Knight, with Heath Ledger as the Joker. And especially after watching The Crow, and it just left me just absolutely speechless. I have in my possession a lot of which my uncle's wife had bestowed upon me as inheritance, as a gift, to carry with me all throughout my life, and I never will get rid of it for anything, regardless of how much value that it holds. But I've got a lot of the 1990s The Crow merchandise, which that's what I forgot to include in the video. I'll be right back. This is honestly only one of them here. The rest of them I have to get it shipped out from where I used to live in Arizona, and I have to bring it here. But if you actually want to watch the video of me showcasing of all my 1990s Crow collection, you could do so in the screen here. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this side or this side. One of the two. It's going to be placed here. And you'll have to watch it towards the end of this video, because that's the only way it's going to show up towards it's an end screen annotation. So without further ado, this is actually one of them here. I have the bust, I have a lot of the figures, I have a lot of different ones here. A posable little figure here, and they're worth actually quite a bit of money. So, Eric Draven. Brandon Lee is the original Crow. Always will, always forever will be. I don't care about no Aquaman. I don't care about, God, I have no idea what direction they're taking these films. It's just beyond me. But like I said, I feel like Hollywood is running out of ideas, and they're desperate for money, and they're desperate to make an investment in something that has a long,
I make great stories.
Huh?
I make great stories that you make a series out of, with movies and stuff. But no, you're right. I think they don't go out and take on the edge. You know, like, or not take on the edge. They don't go out and ask other people.
Yes, that's right. They don't. They never ask. I shouldn't say customers. That's kind of irrelevant.
No, not customers. They don't have customers.
Yeah, like the viewers of movies.
Get reviews, or not reviews, but get like stories from other people. Work with them if they can.
Exactly.
Like, if you get like
a survey. Perhaps a survey.
No, not a survey, but like get like short stories, like a short synopsis of a story from somebody, and if they like that short synopsis, go with it. Ask them, book an interview with them, then see where things go, and see if you can make a movie, a series, or animation, whatever.
No, well,
but I can tell, like, these people think, oh, I don't have all the time in the world, how can I possibly do this? You have multiple people on the team, and then they share the ones that they feel are probably top hits.
Right.
You gather those, you write them down, you type them down, whatever, like, and then you share that with the board. Their board, board of whatever. So they can discuss if it's a go or no go. But just get it from like different people, because you never know who's gonna have like the just best movie, animation, or TV series and whatnot, whatever.
Yeah.
You just never know. It might even come from the most unlikely source. I mean, look at Susan Boyle. Everyone thought, oh well, this chick doesn't look like she could sing. Turns out she can sing. Oh my God, she's fantastic. I can sing.
What I was speaking of in regards to...
Wow, she was beautiful.
Right. What I was talking about in this particular video was you don't... It doesn't matter who you are, you don't mess with the cult classics of certain films that has a huge following.
I cannot really speak right now.
No worries. The Crow is one of them. No matter... It's just like... You okay? Jenny has like severe allergies for...
It's making me sick.
For a while. And I've been trying to give her medication for
I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
But people are just like, no. Because it's all about them, what they want to do. They don't want to go out and be on the edge.
It's just all about profiteering and money making. Like,
it's all about who they know, who they want.
Yeah. It's
not making real good money, not making a fantastic movie, that's for sure. I'm full of great ideas.
Exactly. Well, I'm just saying, like, you don't
know
mess.
My story, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The one I made recently.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you don't mess with, you don't replace iconic characters and legends because they'll never be replaced. And
oh
I
God,
feel like
no. I mean, there's such a thing as remastering, but
exactly. Well, that's
it's
what
just very difficult to do. However, you gotta give people chances.
That's what this video is about. I'm just trying to say that you don't mess with, you don't reboot The Crow. You'll never replace it. You know?
He's not replacing it. He's just making a modern one.
But still, though, I mean, it's like
I think a lot of people can agree. Yeah, it will never be the same.
The person died on a set. And it's like Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared Leto was the Joker. He did a phenomenal job.
See? But yeah, see? That turned out pretty great. That was a remake. Or not a remake, but it was, you know.
But they had so much deleted scenes of him, and like nothing
there was a lot of lost potential there.
Yeah, nothing would ever replace Heath Ledger. That's it.
I feel like they just kind of shot that down the toilet. Even the girl, like, poor thing, didn't really get to be like all she could be. Cause I feel like there was more potential there for Harley Quinn. But no, it's whatever they wanted. They wanted to focus more on the main story than they actually did want to focus on.
I'm just saying, like, certain people, like Willy Wonka was. Who was the original Willy Wonka again?
No idea what his name is, but it was in Young Frankenstein. That was hilarious.
Yeah. It's just certain people you will never be able to actually replace.
No, well, most movies end up remastered, especially classics.
Yeah, it's just like remaking.
It?
No, like I just said, you just missed the whole conversation. I just said it was phenomenal. No, Tim Curry as Rocky Horror Picture Show. You'll never remake Rocky Horror or Beetlejuice. That's just a name of few.
No,
nothing but
once
trouble.
They made Rocky Horror Picture Show an actual horror show. That would be cool if they actually did that like that.
That would be interesting.
Like a cross-dressing psycho murderer. You know how freaking awesome that'd be?
That would be interesting.
No, it would be interesting.
What?
Heck, even keep Tim Curry. I don't care. I don't care who plays the guy for Tim Curry. I want to see it remastered as a horror flick. Not that I didn't already like their.
Wait, they did remake RoboCop, which that was phenomenal.
Yeah, so remastering is not always a bad thing.
That added a lot more emotion.
They have like. Okay, think of it this way: if they screw up, they're gonna have a lot of backlash.
Oh, like the Dragon Ball Z live-action movie?
Oh, don't get me started on the Titan version. That one sucked.
No, the American version. That's one everybody hated. Yeah.
Yeah, they both suck.
Okay, like Parasite, Attack on Titan,
Just never knew.
and Tokyo Ghoul. Now, they were phenomenal movies. So, anyway, God rest Brandon Lee's soul. He was an incredible human being, a phenomenal actor, and I'm actually going to be conducting the 69 Eyes vocal cover of Brandon Lee at some point soon. He was an incredible human being. He was a really phenomenal person. I enjoyed him a lot. I enjoyed his films, and he brought so much light to the cinematography of films and movies, and he's just an all-around amazing, incredible person. He truly will be missed by many, and there's so many people who enjoyed his work, and I'm not the only one. The Crow I appreciated, considering of how underground of a movie it was, and how much that I absolutely enjoyed it. So, thank you so much for watching. My name is Cody Gremlin. Please subscribe to this channel, leave a like, share our videos with others, and we shall see you soon.